Alright, hello everyone,
And goodbye.
and welcome back
Hi,
to some more Fate Stay
hey
Night.
Kerb, listen to the title music.
Yeah, I saw. I can see it as well. More
I can't
Mhm.
I can't wait to go into the phase on mines, is all I'm saying. Also, Metroid Prime 4 coming out later this year.
Also true. Yeah, we were just talking about how insane this year is gonna be for Game of the Year. There's gonna be a lot of stiff competition.
We have Bonanza. We have Prime.
We have Monster Hunter Wilds. God, I need to look back, but I'm sure there's a ton of other things I'm forgetting as well.
Air Riders, which is
Air
probably isn't
Riders
going to
is
be
gonna
Game
come
of
out
the
this
year,
year.
but that's
No, but
that
yeah.
is just our big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Expedition
Need
33 is also this year. I've heard a lot of really good things about that one. Doom was this year.
Split Fiction.
Split Fiction, yep. Split Fiction's top of my fucking list, good lord. That game was so fucking peak.
Peak.
Peak. Yeah.
You could peek, yeah.
Doom the Dark Ages. Night Rain.
Night Rain, yeah. It's gonna be pretty wild. It's crazy
We're
to
getting
think we're
the
not
next...
even like into the real good shit later this year. The rest of this
Pokemon Legends DA comes out in a few months.
I was going to mention that one. I don't know if I did out loud or not, but yeah. I'm still praying that that's gonna be fucking good. Please, please. Pokemon fans need at least 2 wins in a row. Please, for the love of all that is good and holy.
We need to be so back twice.
I know some people aren't a huge fan of Scarlet and Violet, but I thought it was actually really good. And
yeah.
And especially with the performance fixtures that they released earlier this year, it's just good now. There's some fair criticisms.
Being played on the Switch too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't call those performance fixes. I'd call that a skill issue on the console.
Well, no, they also released performance fixes for the original Switch that helps it perform better as well. I mean, it's like,
just hate this.
It's just evidence that, much like everyone else already expected, Game Freak is being pushed to their limits and isn't being given enough time to actually fully develop these games. So, you know. Fortunately, we're not discussing that. We're going to be discussing who's interrupting our fucking training session.
I would like to be discussing something far worse. Nintendo.
Hero, it appears you have a visitor.
Yeah, I heard it. I'm gonna go get the door, so you stay here, Saber.
No, it could potentially be an unwanted visitor, so I will accompany you just in case.
Saber has a point, but, well, she's right. If the visitor is just a neighbor, they might get suspicious of Saber. The neighbors do think I'm the only one living here. Then again, I guess I'll deal with that if it happens. Sakura and Fujine already come and go freely, so there's no point in me worrying about the neighbors. Alright, come with me then, Saber. But if the visitor is just an ordinary person, keep quiet.
I know. I am supposed to be your distant relative, correct?
Yep, that's our story.
And I'm sticking to it.
Okay, coming. I rushed to the entrance amid the...
I have returned, and I have alcohol, so I'm prepared for whatever nonsense you throw at me tonight.
Good, you're immediately going to be thrown into here, if I remember correctly. I rushed to the entrance amid the sounds of incessant
I'm getting mine out.
Yep, here we go. Hi, Min.
Damn, I actually have lines.
I know, that's what I was...
Pardon my Fujin. I heard you were not feeling well, so I came to visit, Amiya.
Oh, it's not an enemy or a neighbor. It's a friend from school. Oh, it's just you, Issei.
That's a pretty rude greeting. Is that really how you should receive a friend visiting out of concern for you?
Even as Issei complains, he hands me a paper bag. What's this, apples?
A get-well-soon gift. Considering you hardly ever catch a cold and skip school, I thought I should at least bring something to make you feel better.
What you should have brought in that
Grateful for his
paper bag is a bottle of alcohol.
I'm grateful for his concern, but unfortunately I didn't take a day off because I'm sick. Grrrr! Hello. And besides, a bag full of apples doesn't seem appropriate for a young guy like him to bring as a get-well-soon gift.
I mean, let's be fair. This kind of gift is better suited for a wise wolf.
True!
Hey! I mean, hey, you guys are close. You're getting
What's
there.
wrong? Did you not like fruit?
No, I do. It's a little complicated, but I really appreciate the sentiment. I bow to him to show my appreciation.
Emiya, this may be a silly question, but who is the woman standing behind you?
Huh? Saber is standing just behind me. Oh! I get it. Issei must have locked eyes with Saber when I bowed to him.
I have not seen her before. Why is a woman like her at your house?
Issei gazes silently at Saber, intently at Saber. He's extremely shy and always cold to new people and people he doesn't like. Well, their name's Saber and...
I am Shira's distant relative. I got to know the former master of this house, Kiritsuga, when he was visiting overseas. I came here the other day to do some sightseeing, and I was allowed to stay here, given my connection with the family.
Huh? Saber makes the story sound pretty convincing.
Ah, so you're an acquaintance of Emiya's father, I see. I hear he loved traveling, so it's no surprise he's befriended someone like you in his travels.
What? Issei, who's supposed to be extremely bashful around strangers, accepts the story so easily.
I see. I understand the situation now, Emiya.
I way more believe these two's chemistry
Yeah,
than Shiro Saber.
real.
Your sickness was just an excuse. You've been showing her around, haven't you?
Oh! Yeah, let's say that. Well, in broad terms, nothing I've said is entirely untrue.
Then you won't mind if I come on in. Go prepare some tea for me in appreciation for what I've done for you here. I'd also be happy to tell you about what has happened these past 2 days at school.
Issei
So
takes
the
off his...
school.
Mm.
So the school turned into a giant fruit roll-up, due to some weird magic bullshit.
What?
Well, it better at least have been very tie-dye.
True. Issei takes off his shoes and steps up into the house. What do you mean in appreciation? I'm still kind of busy, you know. We can chat another time.
What are you talking about? You were the one who abandoned your bike outside our place.
Oh, right, I did leave a bike up in the Ryudo Temple.
Right? And I brought back your bike. I'm busy as well, yet I didn't go to the student council. Instead, I went straight home and brought your bike back here. Are you saying you cannot even offer me some tea after that?
You did do me a favor. I might have 3 bike. What the fuck? Why? Why? You're one person! Alright. I might have
You-
3 bikes like a psychopath, but out of the 3,
Or
the
an
one
Irish
I left
person.
in Ryudo Temple is the most expensive and my favorite.
I can't curb the way you said it, and like a psychopath just made me think of the Scooby-Doo video, like a psychopath or an Irish person. And now I can't just stop but imagine Kuka Lane with like 4 bicycles.
Oh my god.
Come out, you black pans. Come out and fight me like a man.
By the way, I just have to show a gif of Kuka Lane running, and it's the funniest shit.
No. Now I'm just visualizing Lancer doing a full split with his leg on all 4, 2 bikes on each side, astride as he ride. God, what a fucking meme. Alright.
Look in the VN Sundays for just half a second.
Okay.
That is how this man canonically runs.
Looks like the fucking police officer from Cloudy with
Yeah! You're so right! You're so right!
You are not the first person I've heard say that
Oh
this
my
week.
God. Incredible. Sorry, Saber, can we take a little break?
Shira, why do you look like you just had like 4 broken arms before I got here?
Saber nods silently. Thanks. Then you and Issei can head to the living room. I'll prepare some tea. Japanese tea for Issei and black tea for Saber.
Am I also joining? I do not think that is appropriate. Surely you would not be able to have a casual conversation with your friend from school if I'm present.
That's not true. Right, Issei?
Girls may be chatty, but I do not mind you, Saber. A woman as humble as you is a precious asset, a cultural heritage.
Hear that? Okay, go on ahead.
Yes, I understand, but
What? Is something else bothering you?
if you are to prepare tea, I would like Japanese tea as well. I do not mind green tea.
Saber's fairly opinionated for some reason. It's odd hearing her say that in her usual tone.
Look, Shiro, you of all people do not get to call people opinionated.
I know.
Check out my response to that, by the way.
In VN Sundays?
In the instant.
Oh my
Silly.
god.
Oh my god.
Sephiroth on his way to murder Eris.
Don't you mean Aerith? Fucking dumb. Alright, after about an hour of meaningless
Good
chatter,
argument, unfortunately.
Issei decides to head home. Most of the small talk in the living room was about school, and I asked a few sly questions to find out if anything unusual was going on, but it seems like business as usual.
I'll see you. Will you be absent tomorrow too, Emiya?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to school this week. Saber needs to be with me tomorrow too.
Well, it shouldn't be much of an issue if you are with her. There are a few suspicious aspects of this, but I've elected not to ask about any of it.
Issei nods as if satisfied. Now that I think about it, how could such a shy guy warm so quickly and easily to Saber? Hey, Issei, for this being your first time meeting Saber, you seem to be in a good mood. What's up with that?
What a strange thing to ask. I grew up in a temple, so is it really that odd for me to be able to see the good and bad in someone? I do not know her background, but I saw that her spirit and soul are pure. She cannot possibly be a bad person.
Flashback to the fall of Camelot.
Ah, I didn't know you could tell that kind of thing. I'm a little impressed.
You,
I know.
however, Emiya.
But even an amateur like me can tell when her spirit is on full display like that. Even a monk in training will notice the holy presence of a divinity standing right beside me. Simply put, Saber is just that beautiful and pure.
Well, that's
Okay.
Rare. Issei's praising a girl.
That's phrasing.
Got it. So you have taken a liking to Saber too. That's good. I was worried Issei wouldn't like her because all she did was listen to us talking.
Oh, a
course.
woman's place. No, I'm kidding. You
She's a
have
good
permission to
person.
punch
It
me.
would be hard
You-
to dislike her.
You have permission to punch me, by the way.
Yeah, and I know
Do
she's
you have
a
a
good
cliff
person.
nearby you could jump off of Pokemon?
No, but I do have a forest to walk into with fair sightings recently.
Yeah, and I know she's a good person, even if she might be a bit aloof. Saber's always like that, so don't take that to mean she doesn't like you too, Issei.
Eh? She's aloof?
Yeah, I've never seen her laugh before, and even when you and I were laughing pretty hard, she just kept looking stern.
Actually, she was smiling pretty often.
Eh? That's ridiculous. Sure, I've seen the occasional warm expression on Saber's face, but I've never seen her actually smile or laugh before.
It's because she's stuck with you, Emiya.
True. You're kidding me. I can't imagine seeing Saber laughing out loud.
No, it's not like that. She was smiling when she saw you smile. Didn't you notice?
Huh? She was smiling when she saw me laugh? Was she doing that to make fun of me?
Interesting. That's a pretty strange interpretation. Well, you know what? You really shouldn't worry yourself over something like that. Everything begins with questioning yourself. Ka!
Issei, priest's son that he is, ends with his usual catchphrase and leaves my house laughing.
Oh, I thought it was being attacked.
Yeah, I thought he was being attacked too. What's with him?
If only.
He leaves me with his cryptic comments. Idiot. At least he could have said goodbye.
It's Fujine with the steel chair.
Also, let's be honest.
Just
the
fucking
reason
drop
he
kick from off screen directly horizontally into his stomach.
good argument. Unfortunately,
Yeah, the feed drop kick.
also, let's be honest. He probably was just like it was probably Saber's charisma skill working overtime.
Yeah, I
to-
was. Yep. I was thinking the same. The sun is setting, so today's training ends. Practically at my limit, and I still have Magecraft lessons from Tosaka tonight. I failed to land a blow on Saber like I'd hoped, but I should save at least some energy for tonight. It's also my turn to prepare dinner for tonight. Saber went to wash up after me, so she won't be back for a while. Lena, you were also Taiga, yeah?
I'm home!
Dying.
Oh, I see you're making dinner, Shiro. Good, good, admirable.
Fujine bursts into the living room, practically a bundle of energy, and immediately dives onto a cushion on the floor. Unlike Saber, who needs to sleep over half the day, Fujine is like this all day, every day. I bet it's no different when she's asleep.
Fuji.
Hey, Shiro, can I have this apple?
She is holding one of the many apples on the table. Sure, there are a bunch, as you can see. Everyone should eat 3 a day.
Really? Then let's make an apple pie. And by we, I mean you.
You didn't
Fujine
say
takes
we.
a casual bite of the apple as she makes her suggestion. I put some apples I'd already washed out on the table, but I guess she's not the sort to care. The waste of the get well gift. Misunderstanding or no, shouldn't she be a little more considerate about the gift my friend gave me out of concern? For once, I should give her a piece of my mind. She's actually going to force me to make a pie. I should hide out for a while.
I just realized I should pull up the flow chart. I don't think this has anything. It's
I'm so tempted to like spin it around on her. Yeah, it's funny. Do it for the meme. I stop prepping for dinner and take off my apron. By the time I've washed my hands and made it to the living room, Fujine's apple is gone.
She ate the core and everything.
From the top down, like a psychopath.
Or an Irish. I'm sorry.
Fujine, did you eat the apple?
Yep. It was nice and sweet. Tart, too.
Glad to hear that. Then it's your turn. I'll take whatever you got me in exchange for what you just ate.
Huh? What I got you? Like the tangerine?
I'm not gonna ask how you arrived at that conclusion. I'm just asking you to show me what you got for me today. I hope you didn't forget what you said this morning as you were leaving.
Rude. Of course I didn't forget. See, I have it right here.
Fujine drops a suspicious-looking paper bag on the table, and its contents spill out. Well, that's unexpected. I actually have trouble believing Fujine managed to remember a promise she made. What even is that? I feel like this isn't anything I would... No matter how I look at it, it just looks like a mountain of trash. Well, a mountain of stuffed toys?
This Aztec stone mask for you, Shiro. Your room's pretty sparse, so I thought it might liven things up a bit.
I heard there's
Shinji
rumor if you put it on, you turn into a vampire.
Shinji takes it. I reject my humanity, Shiro!
Where's that also where you were going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same brain cell. I don't know much about JoJo, but I know that meme. She hands me a heartwarming but somewhat scary looking sun mask. It's about the size of a handball and stuffed with cotton. Fujine, were these all from a crane game?
Yep. I worked really hard trying to get them. I spent 2 hours, and in the end, a worker took them out for me.
Dang.
She's laughing bashfully, but I'm scared to think how much blood was shed in the process.
Please tell me the way she tried getting them out was not with the crane, but just sticking her hand in.
And the way she got the worker to help get them out was she took the worker, put their head through the window, and just took out a couple. So there's also a Chinese dragon, a bat, a crab, a cow, a rhinoceros, a snake, and a soldier.
The soldier just looks like a saber.
Fujine gleefully sorts out the pile of stuffed toys. A few spill off the table, and the living room quickly grows cluttered with them. It's messy, but Fujine seems to be enjoying herself, so I don't have the heart to stop her. Fine, I'll take them. I want you to clean up after you organize them.
Yep, I know.
I turn back to the kitchen, the stuffed toy in hand. And then... I see Saber at the entrance of the living room. She must have just passed by. She looks irritated. Saber doesn't say a thing, just glares into the living room. Saber, did you take your bath already?
Yes, it was very nice.
After answering my question, Saber heads into the living room, almost like a sleepwalker. Saber walks towards the table, then stops abruptly in front of one of the stuffed toys.
Taiga, is this doll supposed to be a lion? Yeah, looks like it. That's supposed to be a baby lion.
Saber stares silently at the stuffed animal.
Is this doll yours, Taiga? Like those other dolls.
My internet fucked up again.
Still you. Lena?
They are? Do you want one, Saber? You can have one if you like.
Fujine's offer is made with lighthearted smile. Whoa, what the heck's Fujine thinking? Saber's obviously in a bad mood, so why is Fujine asking something so ridiculous? Besides, there's no way Saber would want something like that.
Yes, please. Do you want it? I really don't have a use for it, so you're welcome to it, Saber.
Fujine picks up the stuffed lion, not noticing Saber's distaste. Saber takes it and...
If I may.
She hurries forward and takes it eagerly. My mind locks up. What the hell am I seeing? Saber takes the completely useless doll and clutches it against her chest as if it were truly precious. Oh, that's cute!
I appreciate it. Thank you, Taiga.
Still you.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not a tiger.
It's a bit of a weird thing to throw out there, Fujine.
But this is a surprise. I didn't know you liked that sort of thing, Saber. Yes, I have always longed for cute things. I had practiced few opportunities to hold such things.
As she speaks, Saber looks down at the stuffed lion in her arms. How could I describe her face right now?
Oh god. Shiro, no. Don't.
Mm.
Don't. Whatever word vomit is about to come out of your mouth, just don't, Shiro.
By the way, I would just like to bring up that in another Fate continuity, a future Artoria is referred to as the Lion King.
What was that? Just had the weirdest thought.
Do you like lions, Saber? Are we rivals?
Saber silently nods in affirmation, all while she continues to smile down at the stuffed animal.
It's not that I like lions, but I do have a connection with them. I once took care of a lion cub, and I remember being so happy that it bonded with me. Since then, I have had a special place for lions in my heart. By nature, I am associated with dragons. A lion cub, huh? Aren't lion cubs like cats? Doesn't that mean they bite, scratch, and jump?
No wonder she had an association with dragons.
Yes, it was certainly energetic. I only took care of it for 1 month, but I would have liked to care for it till the end. I see. But it's tough. Lions get really big, so you can't take care of one in an ordinary house, so you had no choice but to let it go.
Fujine nods in her understanding. Saber is still looking at the stuffed lion. I'm not sure what kind of spell it cast on her. But something I shouldn't know or be able to see flashes through my mind. It has to be some kind of dizzy spell. But I can't shake the image. It's one of her memories. This is something that really happened. I see an image of Saber rubbing her cheek against a cub. But I'm not sure if this is just some fleeting vision. The only thing I know is that I would regret shaking off the sight of it. The strange vision immediately disappears. My heart is still racing. The vision I glimpsed remains in my head like a scar that will never fade. So, if that was a missable sequence, I'm really glad we went down that path, because that's adorable.
So there's 3 different sequences that could have happened here. We just did the funny lion event. The other 2 events for she's going to force me to make it a pie I should hide out for a while, is called Golden Bath. And the last one for don't worry about the apples, Fujine, eat some tangerines, is Orange Pikawe Monster.
Huh. Yeah, I like the one we went down, thanks.
Amen. By the way, yeah, sometimes masters will get glimpses of their servants' memories in dreams.
That is very cool. I finished preparing dinner. It's past 7. Saber and Fujine are in the living room, and Tosaka, who's usually here by now, isn't. Hope nothing's happened to her. I don't think Tosaka is the type to get into trouble, but I also know she sometimes makes huge mistakes. I guess I'll go check it out. If it's just looking around the house, I should be fine alone. Immediately runs into Lancer again. Uh-oh. I head out into the hallway. As I'm about to leave the house, Tosaka walks in wearing her coat. Tosaka.
I'm home. What greeting? What? Greeting you with your apron on? It's a good look for you.
Tosaka jokes casually, but her face is completely expressionless. That's scary. People who can joke like that with such a straight face are the most terrifying sort of people.
It's also a limitation of the artwork department.
Tosaka, what were you... The moment I try and ask her what happened, I spot blood on her hand. It's a small blood stain, and her index finger is swollen. Does that mean... Tosaka, I have a bad feeling and I can't keep it quiet.
What? I'm not listening if it's stupid.
Actually, did you baby punch someone?
Yes.
Bingo! I gave that annoying Shinji a piece of my mind at the end of my fist.
Based.
Based.
Very.
Tosaka huffs and passes right by me. Okay, so she gave him a knuckle sandwich. The blood stain and the swollen finger would make sense. Hey, wait! Hold up. What do you mean you hit Shinji, Tosaka?
Why are you interrogating me about this? He pissed me off, so I beat him to a pulp.
To a
Based.
What do you mean with your
Very.
fist? Did you do it with your bare fists?
Bare as can be, bare like a grizzly.
Tosaka snorts again.
Marshmallow.
A brief silence. I don't know what to say, so I keep my mouth shut. An awkward silence stretches between us. Let me get back to the point. You said you punched Shinji. Why did you have to do that?
He deserved it. He was saying things like I should team up with him and that I should abandon Shiro because he's useless. He wanted to talk to me about a bunch of stupid stuff, so I had to quiet him down by punching him.
Isn't that short-sighted even for you, Tosaka? Or maybe...
No.
Maybe Shinji said
No, not
something so
really.
stupid that he actually pissed Tosaka off even though she's usually so level-headed.
Why are you looking at me like that? I'm the victim here.
I think it goes both ways. But why would Shinji talk to you about something like that? He asked me if I wanted to team up with him.
Who knows? He might actually think of you as competition. He's been acting pretty weird ever since I told him we were living together.
What? You told him we were living together? You told Shinji about this?
Of course I did. Yesterday morning, Shinji called me up to tell me, all proud about how he became a master, like some kind of hotshot. It kind of pissed me off, so I told him you were a master too. I thought that put him in his place, but then I found him waiting outside the house just now. So I told him that I'm living at your house and that I had no intention of working with a half-assed master like him. Do you think that was bad?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Shinji was already smitten with Tosaka, but so she told him. So what she just told him is just adding fuel to the fire. Well, but still, now it all makes sense. Figured out why Shinji's been hostile towards only Tosaka and why he's being so persistent about asking her to team up with him. Meaning he...
But that's strange. Why would he be so obsessed with me? A guy like him would never think about working with anyone.
Actually, because Ren is special to Shinji. Nothing strange about any of this. I think you're special to Shinji. He's originally from a
Ew.
mage family, right? Yeah, right? I think he admires you since you're also from a mage family, but you still have a power and a proper lineage. That's why he's so persistent with Tosaka. I think Ren's been a target for Shinji's affections since long before the Holy Grail War started.
What? Well, yeah, I'm flattered that he likes me, but...
Sorry, I just threw up in my mouth.
It must have been a real surprise. Tosaka looks completely bewildered.
Now that you mention it, Shinji asked me out when we were first years.
For a moment, her expression, as she realizes what she'd obviously forgotten, is almost comical. Ugh, I sympathize with Shinji just now.
Well, no wonder he's so persistent. I finally get it.
Well, whatever. So, how did you reply?
I clocked him in the...
Oh, I guess I rejected him. I'll have you know that I have to be the first to win. If I'm going to do something, it needs to be my own idea. And if someone challenges me to something, I don't really feel up to it.
Tosaka thinks really hard, but she's acting as if she doesn't remember. I'm astonished. She might be entirely driven by her emotions. Tosaka, I bet you're really bad at rock, paper, scissors.
What? How do you know that?
I knew it. If she likes to make the first move, she's probably not great when she has to react to someone else. Use the soy sauce for that, Saber. Don't you dare try putting mayonnaise on it.
You know what? That's a fair assessment. Clearly, all she's good at is using rock.
If you say so. I witnessed Saga doing it, so I thought I should try it as well.
Fujine's just clowning around. She's hardly a good role model, so be careful from now on.
Is that so? I was referencing Sakura before, and you took no issue with that, so...
Well, I'm not bad about it. I took the time to make the meal, so I just want you to enjoy it. So, back to our conversation.
Shiro, another helping? Fill my soup all up, give me a bit of everything.
Got it. What about you, Saber? We trained harder than usual today, so you might be hungrier.
Not especially, but to be sure, I will take another serving.
Got it. If I find you woke up in the middle of the night and raided the fridge because you were too hungry to sleep, I might die of shock.
I don't know. I think I would pay to see Saber raiding the fridge for shredded cheese.
Why would you bring that up? That wasn't me, it was some burglar who came in and raided the fridge!
And go tell that burglar to eat her vegetables as well as meat. And tell her to not eat all the dessert in the fridge if that's what she was really after. Honestly, you're not like a hungry wild beast or anything.
What did you just say? Don't call me a tiger!
Well, I didn't say anything about you! With the right mind would throw a piping hot daikon radish at me, you idiot!
Shiro, it appears the pot in the kitchen is boiling over.
Oh, hold on, Fujine. I need to turn the fire off.
Very well, very well. Hurry up and bring the soy sauce braised chicken and egg.
On it. I'm leaving Fujine in your hands, Saber.
Yes, please do not rush. Focus on the cooking, Shiro.
back to the kitchen, Shiro.
I get up. Oh, that reminds me. Why has Tosaka been so quiet this whole time? Tosaka, are you not liking dinner? She's
Not
jealous.
that. It's nothing, so don't talk to me.
She's jealous because it's good. She turns her head away grimly. She's not the type to dwell on things like Shinji for so long, so there must be something else bothering her. Yeah, she's jealous. Funny. Fujine goes home, satisfied after dinner. Saber and Tosaka are in the living room. At first, that had been awkward, but after training with Saber for the last 2 days, it doesn't feel that way anymore. Saber, you can go to bed. I'll do the rest.
No, I will stay awake until you go to sleep. I would also like to hear from Rin about your skills in magecraft.
Got it. Then let's go to Tosaka's room early. You don't mind, Tosaka?
No, I don't mind. I have to say, you sure have gotten friendly with Saber.
Huh? For some reason, Tosaka says this with the same miffed tone she had when we were eating dinner. Jealous again.
I'll be waiting in my room, so come by after you finish cleaning up. And I'll take the day off school tomorrow, too. Come to my room in the afternoon.
Shiro, what did you do to Rin? She seems to be very angry.
You think that too, Saber? I don't know. I don't think I've done anything to make her mad. Saber and I face each other and tilt our heads. We have no idea why Tosaka's so angry. She's jelly.
These two are... Shiro is as dense as fucking Junpei.
Okay, try
Wait,
to
no, that's
strengthen this
insulting
lamp for
Junpei.
starters. Yeah, that is very insulting to Junpei. How could you do that to him?
But listen, how can you describe that, the wet scene other than stupid and dense?
Denser than Ice 9.
Shiro.
Denser than Ice 9?
Holy shit.
You know, the funniest thing about this whole situation is that instead, I thought of Junpei from fucking Persona, and they're like, it still works.
Yeah.
I have no
Or
context
like
for that one, but
Junpei, mass defective.
What?
You just need to reinforce the glass.
Tosaka hands me an old-looking lamp. I sit on the floor. I cup the lamp with my hands and take a deep breath.
Oh, that
Tosaka-
Junpei. He's the guy that says Tartarus sounds like a brand of toothpaste.
Tosaka says it like it's so easy, but I'm all tense from nervousness. I've been trying this every night, but with a success rate below 0.1%. Tosaka says she wants to see what I can do to measure my skill, but there's nothing to measure my strengthening. Doesn't work in the first place. I try to shake off any distractions. Right now, I need to focus on the lamp. The blueprint of the lamp pops into my head. The material is the glass, its composition, the flow of its power. I can see it as if it were a network of blood vessels. Then all I have to do is infuse my magical energy into those vessels. I just have to do what I always do. The sensation of a burning metal rod slicing down my spine. All I have to do is let that burning nerve into myself, however much it shouldn't exist in a human body, and let it fuse with me. As long as that works, all I have to do is pour the right amount of magical energy into the glass. Oh!
Ow.
It shatters. I couldn't control myself, and I ended up using more magical energy than I should have, and the glass shattered. I looked timidly at Tosaka.
Fucking idiot.
No, that's the line. You can continue on.
Hmm? What do you mean, Tosaka?
I said you're a fucking idiot! Isn't it obvious? I was absolutely baffled by your lack of skill. First of all, you don't even understand the basics. Honestly, I'm impressed you can produce any magical energy at all with a method so completely absurd.
Tosaka, are you mad?
Of course I'm mad! I can hardly believe you've been training when you've had such basic problems. And I kind of want to kill your mentor for not correcting you. Why are you doing it in such a roundabout way?
Hmm? I get it, but don't badmouth my old man. It's my own fault that I don't have talent. He's got nothing to do with it.
He has everything to do with it. A teacher's job is to correct a student's errors, and he took you on as an apprentice. I know it's pointless to take it out on someone who's not here anymore, but your teacher just got the first step wrong.
Tosaka, clearly still angry, takes something that looks like a can out of her bag. It looks like a can filled with colorful hard candy, the sort of thing children overseas might like. I've seen similar containers in Japan, too. They hold a variety of differently flavored candies. The white ones are mint.
Shiro, hold out your hand.
Hmm? I do as she asks. Tosaka shakes out the can, and a red candy drops into my hand.
Here, swallow this.
What?
Elena,
Let's
I
do the
love
drugs,
that
Shiro!
sentence.
What now?
I love that sentence. Forgive me, I'm just gonna cast Simulacrum to demonstrate that I've learned mage armor.
Again, I do as she asks. It's not sweet. Actually, it has no flavor at all, and the texture is more like rock than candy.
You just ate an amber.
I force myself to swallow it. What? Ouch! My throat's tingling. What was that, Tosaka?
It was a red hot.
What do you mean? It's a jewel, couldn't you tell?
She says it so casually, but it's totally outrageous. What? Jewel, why?
I wanted to see what would happen to you.
Call it an experiment. No, I couldn't help it. I had some medicine too, but that won't work if I want to correct you. I figured I need to use the strongest possible options to open up your switch.
That's not my point. Why did you make me swallow a jewel? I can't digest that.
You're not trying hard enough. You know, if you're going to worry, you should worry about other stuff. That wasn't an ordinary jewel. What I gave you just now is a compulsory learning device. Since you don't know anything at all, it's going to start melting soon. So brace yourself, or you'll faint.
You say that like I'm going to faint so casually. Just as I say that, it starts to get weird. It hasn't already.
Damn, the police assault's starting already. Get the hostages, Mitty.
What? My body is burning. My limbs are starting to go numb. Heat builds up in the back and in my back in a flare of what I can only describe as pain. I furrow my brow and try to concentrate, or I know I'll fall over. You... What did... I know this feeling. This is the feeling of failure. This is my body
Yes, it
reacting
is.
when it fails to construct a magic circuit inside me.
Hello, Holy Grail Overseer? My son is a failure.
It's okay, it might be painful, but it should slowly ease up as long as you can maintain this state. Though the heat could last for 2 or 3 weeks.
I really want to respond, but I can't stay composed enough to do it. All I can do is muster the strength to stay balanced so I don't topple over.
Listen, the difference between a mage and a human is the presence or absence of a switch. You already know that this switch is for turning the magic circuit on and off. See that electric kettle over there? Mages are like that. Ordinary humans are just regular kettles that don't boil on their own. But they can at least keep it warm. That's what we are. Similar, but different. The difference is in whether someone has a switch to boil the water or not. The moment we are born with it, or rather the moment it's made, is when we're separated into electric kettles and plain insulated bottles. Anyone who doesn't have this switch won't ever be able to experience magecraft. You see, you might be an amateur, but you do have a magic circuit. That means you have an affinity for it. It's why, once you created a magic circuit inside you, all you have to do is use the switch. You're just toggling the switch on and off to produce magic energy.
I calm my breathing. Just as Tosaka said, so long as I maintain my composure, things don't get worse. You only have to make a magic circuit once. But all this time, you've been creating a magic circuit from scratch and incorporating it into yourself every time you use it. And that's such a waste. Once you've created a circuit inside yourself, even once, all you have to do is turn it on or off. Normally, those who have created a magic circuit would be trained in how to turn it on and off next. But your mentor didn't do that. So, you've been risking your life creating a magic circuit every time. Of course, your father may have been misinformed too. Very much so. Exhale. Sensation is starting to return to my limbs.
One moment. Food.
Mhm.
Food.
Pokemon for the time being, you want to take over?
Since you've been training the wrong way for so long, your switch is closed, which means all I can do is force it open and make your body understand it has a switch. You see, that Julius swallowed forces that switch on, so you'll be like this forever unless you can use your own strength to turn it off and return to your normal state. If you can do that, you won't need the help of the jewel. After all, you should just be able to control your magic circuit with some simple mental commands.
Yeah, but can't we do something about this burning sensation? She keeps telling me to turn off this switch, but how the hell am I supposed to do that?
Huh? You can already talk? Huh. Guess you're good at controlling yourself. You might get back to normal faster than I thought. As for the switch itself, your body will naturally try to turn it off to calm down and get comfortable as quickly as it can. Whoop. All you have to do is will that process to speed up. Easy, right?
Yeah. Say there's a switch, but it doesn't feel right to me.
You might think that right now, but eventually you'll be able to form a really clear image. It'll be like a button in your mind, and all you have to do is press it. Just open your magic circuit, easy as that.
I hope so. It just feels sick right now.
Figured you would. You've always closed your magic circuit after using your strengthening magecraft, right?
Okay.
Now you
can finish this line. You can finish this line.
now you're doing the opposite. Opening your magic circuit up. It's like you're running full speed this whole time, so of course it's tough. But that's all part of being a mage. You're gonna fight as a master, turning the switch on and off will be a huge help to you.
Took me by surprise, but I appreciate what you did. You're right. Once I grasp the idea of this switch, it'll help a lot.
So you do understand. No need to thank me, though. You're my ally, so I'm only doing this because I can't afford for you to be weak forever.
Tosaka huffs and looks away. Maybe it's because my body's all warm, but dazed as I am, I find myself thinking that Tosaka might just be a good person.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Nothing. I just thought you weren't really being honest.
I see. You must have a lot of spare energy if you can manage to be so flippant right now. If you're fine, though, you wouldn't mind me continuing, right?
Tosaka grins wickedly and draws closer. Ugh. Hold on a minute. I still can't move a muscle, so what is she— Hey!
Try doing your strengthening magecraft again. You might not be able to control your magical energy right now, but you'll be no use in battle unless you can get used to being in this state. It's okay, I brought a ton of lamps. I don't know how many times you're going to fail, but I'm not going to let you rest until you succeed in strengthening.
She smiles, and even though I can hardly move, she hands me a lamp. Ugh. Tosaka, this is brutal. It's like forcing someone to walk a tightrope while they have a 40-degree fever.
Over a pit of sharks.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd give up before you did.
Tosaka glares at me. Her penetrating stare is accusing. Sorry?
I underestimated you. I never imagined you would destroy all 30. Sorry, but that's it for today's training. We don't have anything else left to measure your skill at strengthening.
Ugh.
Come on.
Come on, at least I tried. Tried hard, even though my body was burning up like I'd been thrown into a boiling kettle. I tried, but in the end I didn't manage to succeed in my magecraft a single time. You know, if it's just the glass that's broken, you can fix it. So you fixed the broken window in my house the other day.
I can't. That window got broken normally, but these lamps broke because it couldn't hold all your magical energy. It's much harder to work with things infused with someone else's magical energy. Remember that, okay?
Hmm? Yeah?
That's right. Go ahead and rest, Shiro. I'd call this a win since I managed to trigger your switch. Once you're able to control it, I'll teach you the rest.
Appreciate the chance to rest, but what else are you gonna teach me?
How to fix lamps.
Yeah, I can't believe she tried to mod his Switch like that.
She's going for bricking it.
No wonder he isn't working right now. He got bricked.
Did you just flip my switch? Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
I can't help but
Shut up,
imagine like a bottle flip, but with a Nintendo Switch into the dock, and then and Rin just like cheering the freaking like finger point face. I am so goddamn tired.
Did you say
Fun
the
fact.
sun?
No. Pokemon started talking.
Sorry.
You can only do strengthening magecraft, right? You said that's all you can do, so I might be able to kick it up another notch and teach you alteration magecraft. Have you been taught what strengthening, alteration, and projection magecraft are?
I have a little. Strengthening is, as the word suggests, used to strengthen something. Most people typically think of strengthening as just making something harder, but it actually involves enhancing an object's attributes and effects. A sword gets sharper, a lamp glows brighter, and so on. Alteration doesn't need much explanation. For example, you can't start a fire using blades. Alteration is when some ability beyond the object's usual traits is imbued into it. And then projection is... Wait, what is projection again? I remember my old man saying that word a lot, but
You know what strengthening and alteration are, right? Then I think you can imagine what projection is. Simply put, it's magecraft that can replicate things. Unlike strengthening and alteration, projection isn't a magecraft that imbues an object with something. It's essentially magecraft that constructs something from nothing, using only your own magical energy. It's one of the most difficult disciplines.
It's also one of my favorite magecrafts in the series. Fuck you, fight me.
Oh, but you know that magical energy is disposable, right? Anything you create with projection will quickly disappear. If you project a sword with 10 times the magical energy you use to strengthen an existing sword, the strengthened sword will be stronger. Strengthening augments something, so it's efficient. On the other hand, projection uses way too much magical energy, so it's not really used all that often.
Oh, I remember now. My old man said something similar. He said it wasn't worth it, so I shouldn't pursue it.
Eating. Look around.
Exactly. Now if you're done asking questions, let's call it a date. You seem shaky on your feet, so I can help you get back to your room.
What? Hang on.
What?
Yeah, hang on. Started dropping frames for a second there. I think we're fine though. YouTube started yelling at me. I think we're good. Tozaka helps me to my room, and Saber is waiting for me at the veranda corridor. Elena.
Good work, both of you.
I don't even have the strength to answer. I just nod in thanks and head into my room.
How is Shiro doing, Rin?
Bad. Really bad. He doesn't have the talent.
It's a typically merciless Tosaka response. And the next thing I know, I'm staring up at the night sky. Tonight, I'm not trying to run away because I'm anxious around Saber. I'm just trying to let the night wind cool my burning body and to think about what Tosaka taught me. Once I can use my switch, then it'll be time to think about the next steps. I can't even manage the simple task of strengthening. I don't know what the future might hold for me. I tried to infuse some magical energy into a wooden plank I dragged all out from the shed as I mumbled to myself. A cracking sound echoes up to me. The plank cracks and my strengthening fails. I can see its structure fine, but I don't understand why I can't control my magical energy. Tosaka said I was putting too much power into it. She said that I should just use a small amount of magical energy and just focus on reinforcing the object's weak points. So she's basically telling me to take it easy. She doesn't have to remind me. Problem is, I can't manage to ease up. If only there was a good way to relax. The sound of barely audible footsteps just reaches my ears. This is the second time I've sensed that presence.
Oh.
What? I don't need anything from you.
The feeling's mutual. Rin, however, is apparently concerned about you. I can't just sit by and do nothing about that.
I throw the plank away, glaring at Archer. Archer seems curious about the plank. He picks it up.
Strengthening magecraft, huh? Pretty pathetic quality too, I might add.
What? Yeah, I know I'm not fully trained mage. I feel bad for your master taking extra work on me. That was a sentence that I did not say correctly.
No, that's not it. Even Rin is mistaken on this matter.
Huh? What do you mean?
Applying new traits to something that already exists, that's just wishful thinking. You aren't skillful enough to do something like that.
He's just saying whatever he wants, but I can't think of a response. He's right. No, I'm not skilled. It's my own fault that I can't do magecraft properly. There's no point taking it out on him.
What's wrong? You were more spirited last night.
Shut up! I'm not just saying anything because you're right. It's all my fault for not being good enough. I huff and look away. I don't know how he interpreted that, but...
In a way, I think you've been cursed with poor mentors.
Archer almost sounds impressed for a moment. Huh? That's not true. My old man and Tosaka are good teachers. I'm the one who can't learn.
That's exactly it. You're better off the mage who has no talent. Geniuses will never understand the struggles of ordinary people. Rin is far too brilliant to understand the mistakes a failure like you is making.
Huh? I don't really get what Archer is trying to say. I don't get it, but if I had to guess... I don't get it. Are you just trying to pick a fight? If so, bring it on.
Another mistake. You're not fit for fighting, Shiro Emiya. Your battle is supposed to be a mental one, a fight against your own self.
They say a mage's battle is a mental one. I already know that. If we're gonna fight, it should be with our fists.
Honestly, you're making things pretty hard on Saber.
Archer despises me from the bottom of his heart. I've never seen his eyes like this. They seem filled with real disappointment and anger.
I'm only going to say this once, so listen carefully. You haven't got a prayer of winning once the battle starts. None of your skills are worth a damn against servants.
Saber already told me that. I won't win in a battle. No matter what grand scheme I try, I have no chance of victory.
Then at least imagine it. If you can't possibly beat the opponent in reality, then beat them in your imagination. If you can't win yourself, imagine something that can win. It's all you can really do.
Don't know why, but Archer's words strike a chord with me. My heart's telling me not to forget them. More than anyone else, I know I should never forget what this man's saying.
Oh, what a joke. I can't believe I'm giving advice to someone I should be killing. I guess a bit of Rin's softness has rubbed off on me.
All of a sudden, Archer disappears. Archer's supposed to be keeping watch. He must have gone back to the roof where he can do that best. What's with him? I complained to the empty air. Naturally,
I
there's
hate
no
you.
response.
Keep-
Fuck you too. While Archer's words echo in my mind, the cold air blows over my flushed body. I pass out in the snow.
I tried to strengthen, and I failed. So I tried to strengthen again. I failed again.
And a popsicle. I passed out in the snow. Neo. I'm dreaming. It must be because my blood is feverish and my entire body is throbbing. Something I'd rather not have to remember plays out in my dream. This is my oldest memory. It's also a memory I can't escape. It's a scene from 10 years ago, and one I usually try not to think back on. I can't ever erase it from my memory, though. It's not that I forgot. It's not even that I want to forget. It's just that it's already happened. So it's not especially painful. And I don't really feel all that angry about it either. The past is the past. I can't return to it. I can't redo it. All that happened is that I escaped and lived on. Looking forward is all I can do. Nobody told me to do that, but I've thought about that, even just vaguely, since I was a kid. I can't forget or deny the past. The only way I can keep the memory of what we lost alive is to acknowledge it. Oh, it's hot. I wake to find my body is still burning up. I must have wound up falling asleep out in the cool air last night. Inside this dimly lit shed with me and... Saber?
You've, you've awoken, Shiro. I do not mind you sneaking away from your room, but I do not approve you sleeping in a place like this.
Oh, morning. Well, I was burning up last night, and when I went outside, I got sleepy.
I can see that. You do not have to explain yourself, but please do be careful next time. My master sleeping in such a place puts me in an awkward position.
Sorry. I'll try to sleep in my room next time.
That would be very helpful, yes? By the way, Shiro, Taiga has been calling for you for a while now.
Fujine, what's she want?
It may be about breakfast. It is long past breakfast time.
What, it's really past 7? Crap, I overslept.
Yes, it is quite unusual for you to be the last to wake up. Your training with Rin last night must have affected you rather a lot.
Saber provides a calm analysis of the situation. I don't have time for idle chit-chat. I know you went out of your way to wake me up, but go back ahead of me. I'll hurry up and get changed, then head to the kitchen.
Very well, I will do what I can to calm Taiga down.
Throws an
Saber-
apple at Taiga.
Saber turns and heads back to the house. Calm Fujine. Saber sure has adapted well to our morning routine.
I can't help but think of like a looping gif of Saber lightly throwing an apple that bonks on Taiga's head. She catches it mid-air, throws it full force at Saber, who catches it and then repeats the process.
Yeah. Yeah. I dash to the kitchen. I ignore Fujine's jeers and prepare breakfast as quickly as I can. Sorry to keep you waiting. There's not much time before school starts, so hurry up and eat. I plop breakfast onto the table. Elena.
What?
Suddenly,
What the hell is this?
and there she is. Fujine explodes, practically spitting fire.
What is this? It's just toast! Shiro, why is this all there is for breakfast today?
Hey, I overslept. I don't have time to make anything else. And a breakfast with toast is typically just that. It's just missing salad and eggs, so there's not a huge difference.
There's a big difference. Everyone else agrees, right?
Fujine tries to appeal to Saber and Tosaka, who both eat in silence. This isn't going to go in her favor. Neither of them is as gluttonous as Fujine. She's barking up the wrong tree.
You may be right. I'm not Miss Fujimura, but I don't know if I can tolerate such laziness. I can only assume you're insulting bread as a breakfast choice.
Hey, wait a minute. Thought she didn't eat breakfast to begin with. Now why is she sighing and all disappointed? That's way out of character.
See? Everyone thinks you're in the wrong. The majority rules here, so you must know what you've done to make a proper breakfast.
That's unfair. Besides, if I start making a dish now, you're gonna be late, Fujine. It's already 7:30, so you need to do the whole running out of the house with a piece of toast hanging from your mouth thing. Give it up.
Fine, fine. If I have to choose between being late or being hungry, I choose breakfast.
That's nuts! What kind of teacher even are you? Just eat your toast and go to school! I absolutely refuse to make anything else, even if it kills me.
Breathgist!
What?
Breathgist! You really do get worked up over nothing? Keep talking like an old man and you'll become one real quick.
You don't need to remind me. Thanks to you, I'm practically an old man already. I huff and take a bite of toast. Okay, she might be right. There is something kind of sad about there being so many people here and then only having toast for breakfast. The sounds of clashing shinai echo through the dojo. Each bout goes essentially the same as they had the days before. Saber casually sweeps my desperate strikes aside and counterattacks far, far more effectively. I barely manage to block and continually strike back, only for Saber to riposte. And I lose. Every time. I stop, breathing heavily, shoulders heaving. Wiping sweat from my brow, I work to get my breathing under control.
Why are you resting? You would not have given us so quickly yesterday. Come, attack me, quickly!
Ugh. Hold on, I need to catch my breath. A little break, please.
This is so unlike you. If you will not attack, then I will come at you. You do not mind, do you?
Saber stares down at her poor student. My body just won't listen no matter how she looks at me.
What has gotten into you, Shiro? You were like a different person than you were these past days. The way you struck so fiercely and determinedly amazed me, but today I feel nothing of that strength.
Know that, I really do. I just can't do almost anything today. My situation has drastically changed since yesterday.
Is your body still burning? That is no excuse for your movements to become sluggish. You must cool your head and refresh your mindset.
Before I do that, can you do something about that first? I point towards our audience standing by the wall.
What? Don't mind me. Just continue your training.
Tosaka doesn't get it. I can't concentrate on fighting Saber with her staring at me like that.
Is Rin a distraction? That is only further proof of your need for training. Very well then, I shall make it so that you need not worry about observers.
Hold up, Saber! I still haven't caught my breath!
That will not be an issue. Breathing is something you will simply adjust to during battle.
Saber suddenly vanishes. The moment I realize I'm in danger and raise my shinai to guard my face, Saber strikes me right on the head. It was a rough morning. After getting knocked out, I stopped worrying about Tosaka watching. My focus went entirely to blocking Saber's attacks, and the next thing I knew, it was lunchtime.
Seriously, you must... Oh, is that...
Yeah,
Who
it is you.
that?
It's you.
Seriously, you are so composed. 3 hours of fighting, Shiro, and you aren't the least bit ruffled. You're usually pretty quiet, but you're much more so in battle. You're almost robotic.
I'm not sure if it's because she enjoyed seeing me getting knocked around, but Tosaka's in a good mood. The two
Oh,
are
it very much
resting in the
is.
living room. As for me, I'm preparing
Oh.
lunch by myself as punishment for my lax approach to training this morning. Unbelievable. I just want to make something easy like cold sumen noodles.
Robotic, you say? You may be correct. It is not something I've ever been conscious of, but perhaps I shut up my emotions whenever I feel it delayed. My approach should not change, whether in true battle or simple practice.
Oh? What is that? What, is that a mindset you employ as a woman wielding a sword? Are you trying to use your mental state to compensate for your inferior physique?
No, Rin. Maintaining one's composure is a key part of battle. It matters not whether you're a man or woman. I believe you can also shut off your emotions in battle, Rin. I know you are the type who can do so.
You don't have to just blurt it out, you know. Well, it's true, but you and I are different. What I try to shut off is my tendency to be too soft. I don't see things in such logical, abstract terms as you do.
It appears that way, which is why you are so showy and splendid. You are able to maintain your feminine grace even in battle.
Are you being sarcastic? I can't come near to you in terms of grace. I don't mind admitting it, since Shiro is out of earshot, but I was amazed by how beautiful you are the first moment I saw you.
Can't hear you, Tosaka.
You mistake me then. If you see grace in me, then you're simply seeing the elegance associated with the saber class, rather than my physical appearance.
That's not true. I really thought that as a woman I couldn't even begin to compete with you. I wouldn't have been so shocked otherwise.
And that is where you are mistaken. I have never thought of myself as a woman, and I have never been treated as one.
At least not
Bullshit.
until I met
You've been
this
nice hero
fucktard.
all this time.
At least
I
not until
therefore
I met
cannot be
this
so elegant as you
fucktard.
seem to believe.
Saber's words bring the conversation to an end. As I listen in, kitchen knife in hand, I find myself getting irritated by what Saber's saying. Always wondered, she thinks she is. I chop the chicken a bit harder than I need to. For some reason, I'm annoyed. Not that it has anything to do with me. I slam my knife down onto the cutting board as if it were a hammer. It doesn't help me feel any better.
So this is today's task. I brought more than yesterday, and it seems like your body's calmed down, so you'll probably get it right this time.
I have no idea how she carried them here, but Tosaka reveals about 40 lamps.
I'm going to step outside for a bit. I'll be back in a little while, so I expect you to be done by the time I'm back.
Tosaka leaves her room. Alright. It's only been a night, but I hope I can succeed at least a couple of times. I think I got half done. I took an hour to work on strengthening about 20 lamps. Half of them shattered, and nothing at all happened to the other half. Of those that didn't change, maybe 5 looked like they'd been infused with magical energy. Now, for the remaining 20... wouldn't 5 be enough for a test? All the lamps look to be antiques. I'd feel bad about breaking more of them. Yeah. What? No, keep doing the strengthening, you nerd. Is this a required route, or do we just choose one or the other?
It's either or.
Okay.
Calling Tosaka brings to a digression, apparently.
Oh, well.
I should call Tosaka back. I shouldn't break any more lamps. Actually, I really shouldn't be talking big after breaking 40 lamps. Hey, Tosaka! I call out to her, but there's no answer. That's weird. Did she step out of the house? Where else might Tosaka go? There's someone in the shed. Sounds like Tosaka and Saber are talking inside. Hey, the instant I lift a hand to call out to her, a chill runs up my spine. I think it's because I can feel Tosaka's magical energy seeping from the shed. It pulses with enmity. What the... I immediately stop calling for her. Even from here, I can tell Tosaka is agitated, but I can hear the two of them talking. Before I know it, I'm eavesdropping. I couldn't tell which one that was. I
feel
assume
like this is Tosaka.
Ran.
That's
Yeah.
probably Reen.
What's up with him?
Tosaka sounds both angry and nervous. Saber stands silently behind her.
I don't believe it, Saber. Did you know about this?
No, I did not. I am a knight, not a mage. I only felt something was amiss. I do not understand this situation as well as you, Rin.
I see. And let me tell you, he's no mage.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said. Magecraft is ultimately equivalent exchange. No matter what kind of mystics you're talking about, all it does is take something from somewhere else and put it to use. But this is different. He is creating something from nothing. He is taking something that shouldn't exist and giving it shape. This is a concept encroaching on reality itself. His Magecraft is nothing but a degraded version of it.
I have no idea what Tosaka is saying. I definitely shouldn't be listening in on the two of them. I walk away from the shed. I'll be lying to Tosaka, but I should go back to her room and pretend I was waiting for her to come back. It's 2 o'clock. There's no sign of Tosaka returning, so I just focus on finishing my assignment. Oh, the phone's ringing. The ringing just reaches my ear from elsewhere in the house. It's in the living room. Tosaka can't... No, she wouldn't dare pick up a phone in someone else's house. I
Yo,
doubt it's
bitch
an
boy's
important-
residence.
I doubt it's an important phone call, but I shouldn't ignore it. I stand up and head to the living room to answer the phone.
Hey, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Fuck! I don't have a car, I have 3 bikes!
I
We've been
thought
trying to reach you about your bicycle's extended warranty.
we dealt with this after Kiritsugu Pass.
There's nobody in the living room. Saber and Tosaka must be in the courtyard. Hello, Emiya residence. Shinji?
Hey there, Emiya. I hear you're not at school again today. Are you sick or something?
All of a sudden, Shinji's voice sounds from the other side of the line, heavy with barely restrained laughter. Is that you, Shinji? What do you want? I don't think we have anything to talk about.
Why the cold reception? I thought I'd call to tell you something.
Tell me something?
Yeah, there was something I wanted to tell you, but you haven't been to school. I don't want to drag this out, so I called. Couldn't wait any longer. Is Tosaka around?
Shinji sounds kind of odd. He seems weirdly excited. I can hear other students in the background, so he must still be at school. It's a little past 2. Pitch period should be over, so I think it's break time right now.
Hey, are you listening, Emiya? Is Tosaka there or not?
Not right now. She just stepped away.
Okay, great. And they wanted to talk to you, so I'm gonna tell you something real good. So why don't you come to school right now? But come without telling Tosaka, obviously.
I don't know how to respond to that. Shinji's acting weird, and we're already talking. I don't see any reason to go all the way to school, and if I take off without telling Tosaka, it'd feel like a betrayal. Sorry, but I can't go to school. If you have something for me, it'll have to wait until next week. I'll go back to school after the weekend.
Huh? Who put you in charge? And that'll be too late. I just said I can't wait any longer.
Shinji's yelling now. He must be really excited because I can hear his heavy breathing through the phone.
You're not leaving your head. Yeah, you're right. You could come on your own at this point. The whole conversation's pretty suspicious, so of course you'd think it was bad news.
His tone shifts entirely, and even starts laughing. Hold on a minute, calm down. You're acting real strange, Shinji. I don't know what happened, but
Don't lie, Emiya. Knowing Tosaka, I bet she told you everything. You don't need to hide it from me. Yeah, you're Saber's master after all. That means you're much, much more of a murderer than I am.
Shinji seems to be enjoying himself. I've known him for about 5 years now, but I've never seen him so wound up. Shinji, are you...
Just come to school, okay? And hurry, Emiya. You should be able to make it by 6th period. It's Fujimura's class anyway, so you won't get in trouble for being a bit late.
Well, even Fujine would get mad if we were late for her class. I might even get more of an earful if I only showed up for 6th period rather than just missing the whole day.
That's your own fault. Oh, and if you tell Tosaka that I'm ending our friendship for real, I turned a blind eye to the whole Sakura thing. But you can at least fulfill your obligations as a friend in the end, right?
Our conversation ends there. All I hear is the buzzing electronic tone from the receiver. What's with him? But what should I do? Tosaka should be in the house, but I don't see her anywhere. And if I go to school, I can't bring Saber. But then, if I don't do what Shinji asks, I'm worried what he might do. He's probably agitated because of that merciless rejection Tosaka gave him yesterday. If I ignore him, he might get violent with Sakura again. Well, it's still bright out, so it shouldn't be an issue. I should hurry now. I should hurry now that I've made a decision. If I hurry, I should be able to make it by 6th period. Damn, we're not even given a branching path here. I'm kind of surprised.
Oh, don't worry.
There's nobody at the school gate. From the outside, it looks like the school is deserted since class is in session. Maybe there's no physical education class either, since there's nobody in the courtyard. Well, that's going to change in a few minutes. When 6th period's over, school's out. The campus and exits will be overflowing with people on their way out. I head up to the 3rd floor. There's nobody in the hallway either. Everyone must be in their classrooms, so I feel a little awkward walking into Class C. Oh, it's not like I'm gonna be completely conspicuous, so I should hurry to the classroom. Class C is down the hall. Right now I'm in front of Class H, which is the closest to the stairs, so there are 5 classrooms between me and my destination. A wave of dizziness slams into me. My entire body is also overcome with nausea. My stomach churns. My senses are going completely haywire. Red floods my vision, as if blood were seeping into my eyes. The temperature around me hasn't changed, but my body is suddenly unbearably hot. What the hell is this? I stumble. Strength leaves my body. I feel like I'm withering and I can't do anything to stop it. In the same way you can't stop sand from falling in an hourglass. I'm suffocating. My throat burns. Was all the air sucked from this hallway from the entire school? I sway and, by accident, stagger towards a window. Desperate for air, I jerk it open. What? I freeze. This is so unbelievable I can't even find the wherewithal to get confused. Outside the window, the entire campus is a field of endless red. It looks like the school was carved out of the world and plunged into a sea of red. The school building looks like an altar, draped in a red canopy. And then, finally, I realize what's happening. I move away from the window, muster up what sense I have left, and force my feet to move, heading into the classroom closest to me. Inside, not a single student is seated in any of the chairs. They're all lying on the floor. Even the teacher is on the floor behind the podium. They're still breathing. Everyone is convulsing as if pleading for help. Nobody's dead yet. The students don't have the strength to get up. Just waiting to rot away. Seeing their miserable state on the floor. brings to mind the burning ruins from that day. The nausea intensifies, but I can still get a handle on the situation. I take a look at the students on the floor. It's difficult, but we can breathe. Not dead. If I hurry and get help, maybe a chance to save them. But the moment I check the face of a student nearby, something clicks inside my head. Their skin. It's hard as wax. Not everyone is like this. It varies from person to person, but the most severely weakened student's blood seems to have coagulated around their joints. Oily and glistening. Stiff, motionless arms, fixed, staring eyes. Just like wax figures. I know this. I recognize this scene. Stop. This is just a hellscape. I know this site well. I said stop! All that's sustaining me now is anger that has completely eclipsed any fear. God! My left arm tingles. The command spell on the back of my hand is warning me that an enemy is nearby. I run, though my breathing is heavy and labored. I've long since lost my mind.
Yo, Emiya, I'm glad to see you're doing better than I expected. So, what do you think of this?
At the end of the hallway, Shinji Mato is standing in front of Class C. My arm throbs. My command spells are screaming at me, telling me the boy just ahead caused all of this. So this is all you're doing, Shinji? I can't breathe properly, but I glare at Shinji, who is keeping his distance. He must really like what he's seeing, because the next thing I know, Shinji throws his arm wide and starts cackling in the blood-red hallway.
Of course it is. I knew as soon as you arrived, so I triggered the bounded field. It wasn't easy to time just right, you know. If I did it too early, you'd run away. If I did it too late, we would have had to face each other. I wanted to see the look on your face myself, so I didn't want to make it too simple.
So you were lying about having something to discuss.
Discuss? Actually, we're just about to start that part. I need to show Tosaka how much better I am than you, and I should apologize for lying to you as well. See, I didn't tell you I was the one who put the bounded field up over the school.
Shinji laughs like it's the funniest thing ever. That, I guess I've learned never to trust him.
Hey, don't look so surprised as I thought. So when I told you the bandit field wasn't mine, you didn't believe me. Oh, this is too good. So sometimes even you don't trust people.
Shinji's merry laughter bores into my skull like a drill. I have to point out I'm pleasantly surprised. I'd just been bracing myself to learn who set up this bounded field, Shinji or the other master. That was all, but so much for my optimism. I should have settled things with Shinji the moment I learned he was a master.
Yes, you should have.
This is all my fault. Shinji, why did you do this? Were you lying about having no intention of fighting too?
Well, I think that was the truth. I had no intention of activating this. It was really just a negotiation tool. If I set a bomb, Tosaka would think twice about attacking me, and I'd have an ace up my sleeve in case something happened.
I see. But Tosaka said it would take a few more days to activate the bounded field. Does that mean she miscalculated?
She would say. But you know, the bounded field may not be complete, but it's already formed. Activating it is no problem. Okay, I admit that makes it less effective. At this point, it might take a few more minutes to kill anyone.
Stop it. The nausea is long since gone. That one thing is all I can think to say to Shinji right now.
Stop it? Stop what? You're not telling me to stop this bounded field, are you? I can't waste a perfectly good field by stopping it after it's already been activated.
Said stop it. You have any idea what you've done?
You're pissing me off. You think you can order me around? Besides, this is my power. I'm the one who decides whether or not to stop it. If you really want me to stop it, the least you can do is get on your knees and beg. Honestly, you and Fujimura both need to learn your place.
Hey, what about Fujine?
Oh, Fujimura. She managed to squirm around even after the bounded field activated. Everyone was dropping like flies, but there she was, still wobbling around. So she hobbled over to me since I was still standing. You had the nerve to tell me to call an ambulance. Unbelievable, right? Playing the model teacher and all that. Of course I'm not going to do something like that. Don't want to. But Fujimura kept clinging to me, which really pissed me off. When I kicked her, she stopped moving. She'll probably die first.
I feel a switch flipping inside me. Tosaka said something about pressing a switch in my head, but it's nothing like that. There's this echoing clang in my head. A firing hammer strikes inside my head, and the inside of my body suddenly switches over. This is your last warning. Stop the bounded field, Shinji.
You really don't get it, do you? The more you try ordering me around, the less I want to listen. If you don't like what I'm doing, then you'd better try to stop me yourself, Emiya.
Got it. And it's really simple. All I have to do... I need to stop him so I can stop the bounded field. Something surges inside me. Fiery heat blooms through my whole body. There's no more than 20 meters between me and Shinji. It should only take an instant. My body is surging with vitality so much more than when I activate my magic circuits.
You really are an idiot!
A shadow wavers. A dark shape waiting in the corner of the hallway begins to take shape and move. A hard, sharp edge made of darkness itself. It's like a guillotine ready to cleave anything that approaches Shinji in two. I don't know what kind of magecraft it is. 3 shadows emerge. If that's all there is, I assume can't prevent it on my own.
Either way, goes the same path.
I can't block them. I can at least manage to avoid them, but I'm not sure I can dodge them and attack Shinji. The 3 sharp blades approach. I stop in my tracks and concentrate on evading, keeping an eye on Shinji. I take a step to the left to dodge the blade that rushes toward my stomach. I twist my upper body to avoid the second blade coming towards my chest from the left after I avoid the first blade, and then I rush forward to pass the third blade flying at my unprotected forehead. Not a problem, I can see where they're going. Compared to Saber's attacks, this is like a game of dodgeball.
You conceited fool!
3 more shadows rush towards me. I don't even need to see where these are going. The first attack showed me how far and fast these can go, so I have no trouble avoiding this attack. I pass through the gaps between the 3 overlapping shadows. They're no threat. I don't feel any danger from the shadows. Saber taught me that I shouldn't hesitate as long as I don't sense that the attack will be fatal. Shinji! I close in on him. He has no shadows protecting him. Just a few more steps, maybe 3 more meters, and I...
Stop, dude, come near me!
Shinji turns and runs. The moment I reach out to grab his back... I feel a chill run through my entire body, and I quickly jerk my arm back. Something cuts through the air. A black blade slices through the space I'd been occupying just an instant before. I stop. I don't know where she came from, but standing in front of me now, I see the woman dressed in ominous black, so dark, even the most venomous shade of crimson seems pale in comparison. My mind goes blank with fear. I'm going to die. I
Again?
don't want to think about it, but the image of my own brutal death fills my head. I sense it. I sense only death. The shadows earlier were nothing like this.
I'm going to die!
Yeah.
Place turns into fruit roll up. Good, Ryder. Don't hold back. You can do whatever you want with him.
Ryder's form blurs. I need to defeat it before I'll defeat. No.
No. This isn't going to be a battle.
Yeah. We're
Is
not
this a dead
fighting
end if you try
Ryder.
to fight it?
Yes.
I assume
there-
Ryder just fucking kills you if you try and fight her.
Yeah, so to bring up the first split thing once you got to the school, we are in what is known as Blood Fort Andromeda.
Ooh.
That is the name of this bounded field, and is technically a noble phantasm.
Ah, I see. Neat. Heck! I retreat immediately. This isn't a good time to fight. I need to regroup and make Shinji stop the bounded field. God! I'm not sure what happened, but I retreat desperately. Fear makes everything in front of me appear completely white. I don't even know what I'm so terrified of. Without thinking, I throw an arm out to cover my neck. Something sharp buries itself in my arm. The dull sound of scraping bone tells me the next attack will end me. I run. I can't afford to look back. I just cover my vital spots with my hands as best I can in my frantic retreat. The sharp edge slowly saws through my body with a horrible jarring sound. The spray of my own blood blots out my vision. Meanwhile, Ryder is rushing toward me so quickly that I can't even see her. With each cut, I hear sounds I can't even recognize coming from my own mouth. But I continue my desperate retreat, somehow surviving the dozens of fatal blows striking at me. I don't know what I'm doing. Ryder's dagger is buried in my arm. My clothes are tattered and torn, and my flesh is brutally shredded. But I'm still able to shield myself with my own body, blocking the attacks aimed at my neck and head. This isn't a conscious thing at all anymore. Pure instinct drives my reactions as I desperately try to survive Ryder's attacks. My breathing is labored. I'm only running away, rushed along by the imminent death looming over me. Eventually, whatever strength I have left will fade, and she'll catch up to me. And I'm dead. That's what Saber had been trying to tell me. Don't fight against a servant. Fight wouldn't even be the right word for it. She told me again and again. So, why the hell am I in this position now? All I want to do is catch Shinji as fast as possible and make him shut off this goddamn bounded field. So what the hell am I doing?
What are you doing, Ryder? That's enough. Just end this already. He can't do anything anyway.
Shinji is elated, his voice triumphant. Ryder nods and swings her dagger up in a wide arc. She's striking at my head. I can't dodge. All I can really do is try to prevent her from hitting anything vital. The dagger stabs into my shoulder right below the collarbone. I hear a high-pitched metallic sound, then the click of a tongue. What? The end of Ryder's dagger is starting to disintegrate.
Ah, this is a surprise. I cannot kill you with my blade.
Ryder stops. In that instance, I frantically try to come up with a way to leverage this opportunity.
Then gravity shall kill you.
Something strikes me with all the force of a sledgehammer, and I go flying out the window. If only it had been a kick to the stomach. but I go flying, shattering the window. We're on the 3rd floor. Left alone, I'll die of blood loss anyway, so a fall from this height will be enough to finish me off. I mean, ordinary human would be dead on the spot from a blow strong enough to send them flying like this anyway. I reach out. Maybe I'm not falling yet, or maybe I'm just hallucinating right before I die. My body is still suspended in midair. Oh. I reach out desperately grasping for something, anything. The sky is crimson. The school is pulsating like a creature's stomach. And am I just gonna die? Let something like this happen? Let this happen? Am I going to let myself die without saving so much as a single person? I can't. I grit my teeth furiously. I can't win. It's not even a battle. I knew that going in, but I still screwed it up. There's no more pain. All I feel is my sheer rage making my insides unravel. I thought I could do it alone. This is what I get for saying I won't let Saber fight. I was an idiot. I can't save anyone on my own. If I really wanted to end this war, there was one thing I should have done right from the start. He asked me whether I was really not going to fight, not kill, not let anyone kill. I realized my mistake. I should first decide what to fix, then decide who to punish. And then I see it. There on my arm, still reaching up as if to touch the heavens. My command spells, waiting for an order. Summon Saber, yeah?
Summon Saber. Yeah.
I can't waste my command spells. Dies.
No, okay, so that actually leads to one of the more interesting death scenes.
What?
I'm gonna ask you to see that after stream.
Please come.
I mean, interesting concerns me.
It has implications.
I can't use my potions right now. I might need them later.
My life doesn't matter anymore. But to put a stop to this savage brutality... No! Come, Saber! I muster up all my strength and call for my blade.
He gets a sword put in his hand. What am I supposed to do with...
Commit seppuku before you hit the ground.
One of my command spells, Strokes, disappears. So this is magic.
Now this
Saber,
is pod racing.
clad in her silver armor, burst through the ripples in space and time to appear before me. Ah! My back slams into the ground. Ah! I stop breathing. The force of impact jars every bone and organ in my body. Several ribs crack or probably break outright. Ah! Ugh! And yet, my body is intact. My bloody arms are still attached.
Hero!
Saber runs to me. Forcing my numb limbs to move, I push my feet to show her that I'm alright. There's no time to explain. You understand what's happening, right, Saber?
Please wait, Shiro. I do understand, but first, your body must...
Take care of Ryder. Only you can beat her.
I cannot. Treating you is my first priority. You will not survive these wounds.
No. There's something else that needs doing first. We need to beat Shinji and Ryder as quickly as possible. Nothing is more important.
But if I do that...
Saber is focused only on me. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy about that, but there's no time to argue. If Saber doesn't want to listen, I just need to use my second command spell. She must have understood my resolve. Saber reluctantly accepts my decision.
Understood. Master, your orders.
Defeat Ryder. I'll handle Shinji. Saber does not hesitate. She nods and, without another word, turns toward the school building like a whirlwind. So I'm assuming if you went the full command, summon Saber and save me, it's too broad of a command and it doesn't happen immediately.
So I don't know the actual events, but it is referred to as summoning and rescue. But here it's just called summoning Saber, and you get 2 Saber affection.
Gotcha, okay.
The other route has none of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
No Saber affection. By the way, but both of them go to the same route of versus Rider Crazy Train.
Gotcha.
Yes, the node is called Crazy Train.
4
apparently.
o'clock.
Should we should probably wrap things up here. This is probably gonna take a while, I would imagine.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah. So next time we get our first actual fight in the Holy Grail War. Well, yeah, our first actual fight. The other ones barely counted as fights.
Okay.
But yeah. Thank you all so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. And we'll catch you in the next stream.
Okay,
I need to
so
get a chance to drink.